Lady Gaga's Haus Labs may have just dropped the foundation of the year.
Thank you so much.
Now I'm super excited about this because there is 20 plus skincare ingredients in this, including ingredients that are supposed to reduce redness over time. It has a serum-like finish that has amazing long wear, does not cake up, and is available in 51 shades. I also picked up the new translucent powder, but you know the drill. We gotta test this out, put it on the face, and see if this really is
talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique.
I did buy all of this. This was not sent to me. I did pick up some other Haus Labs products, so we're gonna be just diving in and throwing those in the video as well. But most importantly, let's dive in and try the brand new Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Medium Coverage Foundation. So the eyes are pretty much done, but I wanted to show you, I got one of the Haus Labs High Power Pigment Paints in Silver Shimmer. I swatched this in the store and oh my god, the color is stunning. So that's what it looks like. And then as you blend this out, like, can you even look at that? So I'm just gonna take this on a brush and press a little bit in the center of my eye look just to add a little bit more shimmer to it. I want to give a shout out to this. I picked up one of the lip oils from Haus Labs. This is in the shade Secondary, and I'm obsessed already. I've been chronically putting it on all day. This is the one that based on your pH, it gives a little bit of a color change and tone. So I'm going to put this on as we start prepping just so you can see. So now I want to prep my skin with products that I know and love. That way, if anything goes wrong, I know it's the foundation rather than using brand new everything and then I don't really know what happened if something goes wrong. So I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base as our moisturizer. And now for primer, I'm going to go in with the One Size Secure the Blur. So I know that this foundation says it has a radiant finish. So since I'm a little bit more oily in the T-zone, not only do I want something that is smoothing, but I do want something that's going to control the oil in my T-zone. We know we have a radiant finish, so I'm just going to combat that with something that I know is going to keep the shine at bay and smooth my texture. So while I wait for that Bobbi Brown and the Secure the Blur to dry down a little bit, let me read you some of the details and claims about the new Haus Labs foundation before we go in with it. So this is called the Triclone Skin Tech Medium Coverage Foundation. It is a medium buildable coverage, high performance, weightless, clean foundation. And there's honestly a lot of claims on the website. There's like 20 plus skincare ingredients in this, but some of the things that jumped out at me most is a clean foundation with 20 plus skincare ingredients formulated to be ultra comfortable, long wear performance without compromising your skin. It's a weightless serum-like texture, seamlessly blurs and smooths for a natural luminous finish that wears all day. No slipping or cakiness. Dermatologist and clinically tested, non-toxic, non-comedogenic, fragrance and talc free. All right, here we go. So I'm going to do one pump on the back of my hands. I also picked this up in the shade. Oh, thank God I shook it because it says shake well before use on the back. And I am in the shade 160 Light Neutral. And I don't know if this is gonna be like a beauty blender or a sponge situation. We're probably gonna do half and half to see the difference. It's definitely a more lightweight formula. I don't know how much to use, but let's just dot her on and see. I'm using this Sigma multi kind of use brush. Okay, so I just switched brushes. That one wasn't dense enough, so I went and got my Holy Grail. This is the Ulta number 12 foundation brush. Wow, okay, so first impressions, this is so thin. It is such a thin formula, like it really feels like a serum, but it gives beautiful medium coverage. I would say it's a light medium coverage, but this definitely seems buildable. Oh yeah, definitely. I don't want to overuse because I'm actually loving the coverage. You can see it has a gorgeous finish to it, but it's not like overly dewy like some foundations. And I don't like to use too much of a dewy foundation, but I just can't believe how thin the formula is. And it really just, wow, looks like your skin but better. It's not heavy at all. I super appreciate the fact that it's a very pigmented foundation, but it's thin. I'm super interested to see how this is gonna like crease, or if it does crease. Wow, yeah, like I had a breakout right there and it literally covered it perfect. All right, so that is one half blended out. It is looking absolutely stunning. Now we're gonna do the other half with a beauty sponge. I already have a little bit of a hypothesis that this isn't gonna be as good with the beauty sponge because it's so thin. I'm worried it's gonna soak up in the sponge, but we have to see. Honestly, I think it looks just as beautiful. It wasn't doing what I thought it was gonna do. Like maybe obviously like the Rare Beauty, that's an oil-based foundation you don't want to use with a beauty sponge. And this had the same feel, even though it is not an oil-based foundation. But I do like the brush side a little bit better. I just feel like it really married it into my skin. This still looks gorgeous, but I needed to finesse it on my nose a little bit where I have pores and foundation doesn't really tend to stick. I wanted to use the brush to really get it to adhere. But first impressions, this is breathtaking. Like, I'm really surprised at how stunning this is. Can't forget the ears. I am so excited to see how other products go on top of this. I'm gonna do my bronzer, contour, and concealer, and we'll be back to try out the powder. All right, everything else is blended out, and it's time to go in with her new setting powder. So this is what the packaging looks like. I love the H in here. It is freaking stunning. I'm also just realizing I did not really talk about the packaging of the foundation. It is unbelievable. This thing weighs, feels like a brick. I could like break a window with this. It is such a beautiful glass bottle with the silver cap with the H engraved on top. And it has a beautiful frosted bottle. It is so sleek and clean. This is stunning. But before we go in with the powder, I just want to read what it says on the website. So this has no flashback, which I love, and is talc free. People are always asking me for talc free powders. This one, talc free, fermented with the same ingredient that is calming to the skin and reduces redness as the foundation. It sets for a flawless, undetectable finish. Patented powder gel technology delivers a silky, weightless veil that blurs and smooths like you've never seen before. Can't wait. It is oil controlling, long wear, dermatologist tested, clean, cruelty free, and vegan. Love it, love it, love it. I also love, you talk about the thoughtfulness, this thing is paper and not plastic. And then the sifter is like just your typical meshy, like boop boop, and it'll come up on the hand. All right, so I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and dip in a little of the powder. This is in the lightest translucent shade, by the way. And I'm going to press this and set my concealer and see how this looks. Wow, that set that area perfectly. I wanna set right here because I have very large pores to see. Wow. It's blurring like no one's business. And normally I go in with a powder puff and that blurs even more, but even with a brush for this to be blurring as much as this is, wow, wow. The concealer, like brightness is still coming through, but it looks so silky smooth. But see how my skin still has that radiance to it where it's not too mattified? Yeah, wow. Okay, now I'm gonna set the forehead area, and I always crease up here, so I'm definitely excited to see how this looks. Wow, it's giving such a beautiful, like natural skin-like mattifying look, taking away the like really like sweatiness from the cream products, not looking dry at all. Wow. All right, now the other side I want to set with my powder puff, and I'm noticing one con of this powder is that the top has this like protruding thing in it which I get to kind of lock down the sifter, but you can't really use the lid to put powder. So that is frustrating. Let's just try this. Shake it up against the powder. Okay, there we go. That's getting it on. I love using a powder puff on the sides of my nose and my nose because I definitely have the most texture there. Wow, guys, this is really blurring, like crazy good blurring. Not quite as blurring as like my Yuma Beauty powder, but this is more lightweight, I will say that. So I think this is a powder that would really work for everybody, especially dry and mature skin, when you want a super lightweight powder just to make everything look blurred and silky and airbrushed, but not heavy at all. Holy crap, I was not expecting to be as blown away by the powder. I was expecting it with the foundation, but the powder, my skin is just looking so airbrushed and smooth. Stunning, you guys. Absolutely stunning. All right, we are up to the point of highlighter. So I picked up her Bio Radiant Gel Powder Highlighter in the shade Peach Quartz. Look at the stamping in this packaging. Can you even? Look at this beautiful H pressed into the pan. It feels so nice, heavy, and it has the magnetic close. which I really enjoy. You can stack it. It's beautiful packaging. And the mirror is big. Oh my God. Okay, I do not want to ruin this like H engraving here. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, this literally looks wet, but not overly glittery. It is just enough of that pow to be like breathtaking, not like the Fenty ones where it's literally just straight up glitter. I get when they're saying gel because it really is melting into the skin so beautifully. Oh my God, this may be my new favorite highlighter. All right, we are at the end. Everything is done. Guys, this freaking foundation, where is it, is
Talented, brilliant.
unbelievable. It really is unbelievable. I've had this on for a long time now. I started filming around 6. It's now 11:15. So what is that? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 5 hours, 15 minutes. And I have no creasing. It still is giving the most beautiful skin-like finish to my skin. All of my rougher areas where I have a lot of texture looks beautiful. No oil is coming through. I haven't touched up at all. I'm blown away by this, especially that there is 51 shades. I just think she took her time to come out with the foundation, and my God, was it worth it? Because I genuinely can say I don't think I've ever used a foundation like this that is so thin and lightweight and serum feeling, that isn't an oil-based foundation like the Rare Beauty, is a water-based foundation that just gives this medium, beautiful coverage that looks absolutely to die for. This powder blew me away. I did not expect to like this as much as I did. I have to say, I think this would be a beautiful powder for someone who has mature or dry skin and texture, fine lines, wrinkles, pores, where you want to blur, but you really want that naked, invisible look where it's not going to make it look powdery and heavy. I have no oil peeking through, so the combo of both of these, and is even absolutely beautiful for people who have combination and oily. And then this freaking highlighter is so beautiful. I even use this to highlight my inner corners, and the longer this is on, it has melted into my skin and truly just become one. I almost bought the bronzer. I almost did it, and I should have did it, because if it's anything like the rest of this, my God, absolutely floored. Let me know down in the comments if you've tried any of this or you are excited to try any of this and what you pick up and how you feel about it. I'm so excited to hear. And as always, guys, make sure to subscribe to my channel. If you are already subscribed, hit the notification bell and you'll be notified every single time I post. I post every day. You do not want to miss it. I'm also trying to post more long form videos. You don't want to miss out on those. So give this video a big thumbs up because it really helps my channel. You guys are the best. Wherever you guys are, I hope you are happy, safe, and healthy, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, guys.